So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Okay, interesting. Bui. Ball is over the line. Olise. Now it's Kane. Coman! Coman! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Di Maria. Di Maria stood his ground strongly. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked...
Has a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cleared away, and now they can spring out of defence. Renato Sanchez. Bui. Driving forward. Kochu. Renato Sanchez. Di Maria. Up for a header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Benfica are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Pavlovic.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Otamendi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas...
And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
And that has left him in a heap. Olise. And it's Kane. And Koeman. Renato Sanchez gets across and deals with it. Nice bit of trickery. Di Maria was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Driving on and making good progress. Di Maria. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Koeman. Müller. Kimmich. Bui. Pavlovic. Di Maria. Pressure coming in from all directions. Olise tries to clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Müller. And now they can clear their lines. Ball's gone out of play. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Renato Sanchez. Incoming cross.
Benfica certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Kane. That's been intercepted. Renato Sanchez. Stanisic. Guerrero. And Stanisic. And it's Müller. Guerrero. And Pavlovic. Müller. Koeman has found the net here, of course. And he's straight offside. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Kane.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Di Maria. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Vamos dar uma sessão calorosa aos nossos jogadores. Substituição para o Benfica. Número 14.
That gets things going for the second half.
Benfica really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Kokchu. Pavlovic. Oh, that's a key interception. Renato Sanchez. And it's Müller. Benfica come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Renato Sanchez. Kokchu. And it's Di Maria. And Renato Sanchez. Belotti. Oh, good read.
That was well played.
He's gone for goal! It's there! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Kimmich. Now it's Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Benfica have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Kane is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Koeman.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 80.953 espectadores.
Otamendi. And it's Pelotti. Benfica do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 85. Número 44. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 18.
Kimmich.
Número 4.
Guerrero. Can he get away here? Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Koeman has it out wide and in space. Florentino Luis. Now it's Belotti. Kurchu. There's no flag. Musiala for Olise. Musiala.
Boa tarde.
Looking for options.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
There's the shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they've got their lead back. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Número 17.
Salve.
So there's going to be another change here. Koeman is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead. Kurchu. And he lines up a cross.
Benfica are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Salve, mano.
Barreiro. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well,
Fires from distance.
Benfica really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kane is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Back into the middle. And he's being shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed... And Sonny! Oh, he's caught him in or out. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Marcou agora o Bayern de Munique. Aos 87 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 9.
Bayern Munich could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pavlovic. Belotti. Ferrero. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the perfect chance to get one back. Kachu! Di Maria goes short. Great hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's got the shot away! Same again, same outcome.
Benfica really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Tar. Stanisic.
Top.
Tar. And that is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
And this is now today's lineup.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy Olivier Giroud triggers interesting debate. Some say he reached the top of the world without having a shot on target, and for fans he remains a divisive figure, but I for one see him as a huge focal point of the attack. He's the glue that pulls it all together.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. So we're up and running. Giroud. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Now it's Bruno Henrique. It's a really well measured ball. Long. Under. And he's picked out the run. Long. De Arrascaeta. Luis Araujo gets a good foot in there. Hollingshead. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. De Arrascaeta. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. De Arrascaeta. Pulgar. Pulgar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Under. He could be in here. Under. Now it's Segura. That was always going to be the keepers.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Giroud. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, delightful ball. Now it's Bruno Henrique. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Segura. To Under. No outsmarting him this time. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Bruno Henrique. And there's green grass ahead of him. Everton! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Everton has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Long. Under. Segura. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
He's got the shot away! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Climbs up big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Pulgar. That's De Arrascaeta. Oh, perfectly measured that. Bruno Enrique! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now a sudden chance to counter. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Pulgar. Now it's Bruno Enrique. He won't be happy with that one. Long. Luis Araujo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
De Arrascaeta. And it's Giroud. Bruno Enrique. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Pulgar. Bruno Enrique. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're underway again. So neither side has yet broken through. Everton. That's De Arrascaeta. Everton.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
No, that's been intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That looks a good ball through. And he was quick to react. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Foot in. And it's Giroud. He can run onto that. De Arrascaeta. Pulgar. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. For Pulgar. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Closing in on goal. Pulgar. Bruno Henrique. To Everton. Oh, that's a key interception.
The attendance for this match was 16,817.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Luis Araujo, driving forward. Throw it. Long. Now it's Giroud. Oh, that's well spotted. Bruno Henrique. Now it's Luis Araujo. And the pass is intercepted. Everton. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Flamengo have a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Giroud, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Pulgar. Spread it left. Great work on the overlap. He's got plenty of space out wide here. A real chance if he can get through.
Substitution in progress.
Flamengo making another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
There's the shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That is good alertness. Into the last quarter of an hour. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's very neat. He's found a way through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's managed to get free. De La Cruz. He's had a shot!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
De Arrascaeta.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
De La Cruz. Just 5 minutes remaining now. De La Cruz. And he's onside. De Arrascaeta.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Giroud. Number 22.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Number
De La Cruz.
17, Number 20.
Now it's Bruno Enrique.
3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's had a shot! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Flamengo, and the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for.
And a quick
Good evening
reminder
to
today,
you.
everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.